No man is a man without a woman. It's a woman that helps the man to be a man. A man that don't have a woman don't know if he's one. What do I mean by that? A woman will test you to see if you are what you say you are.
When your girlfriend suddenly starts acting different, when she needs space out of nowhere, when everything you do annoys her, most guys just brush it off. They tell themselves she's going through a phase, or maybe they're being too clingy. But what if I told you these changes aren't random? What if there's a pattern that reveals exactly what's happening behind the scenes? Look, talking about female infidelity isn't easy. Most people prefer to stay quiet about it. Some get offended, others just look the other way. But we need to have this conversation, not to create drama or point fingers, but to help you see clearly before it's too late. Because here's the truth that nobody wants to admit. A woman can love you and still cheat on you. And when she does, there are always warning signs. Today, I'm going to reveal 6 things women almost always say or do when they're cheating. I'll break down each one with real examples, show you the mistakes most men make, and tell you exactly what to do when you spot these red flags. The first warning sign that should immediately grab your attention is when she suddenly becomes extremely independent. Picture this: the woman who used to call you every morning and every night, who couldn't go a day without talking to you, suddenly changes completely. She stops calling as much and starts telling you she needs space. She needs time alone. She needs to breathe. Now, your first instinct might be to respect this. You don't want to seem controlling or suffocating, right? But here's what you need to understand. When a woman is living a double life, she needs moments when you're not around. She needs alone time to manage that other relationship. So she starts creating new routines. Girls' nights you never heard about before. Work trips she won't give you details about.
A man is the most dangerous when he's hurt. He could easily destroy everything around him, but he doesn't. Instead, he puts on the biggest smile and destroys himself.
Solo activities that don't involve you. But here's the red flag. This newfound independence comes with disrespect. She doesn't reassure you. She doesn't keep you informed. She completely shuts you out. For example, she'll say she's going out with friends, but you won't see any photos from the night. No social media posts, nothing sent to you personally. And the moment you ask questions, she gets aggressive. Most men make the mistake of thinking that asking questions makes them look jealous, so they stay quiet and get played. Here's what you need to do. Don't become paranoid, but be aware. You don't have to accept everything just because you want to respect her space. When a woman truly loves you, she might want some independence, but she includes you in the conversation. She explains things clearly. If she's pushing you away without explanation, someone else might already be taking your place. The second thing women do when they're cheating is become extremely critical or completely distant. When she starts developing feelings for another man, everything you do irritates her. Things that never bothered her before suddenly become huge problems. Your way of talking, walking, your style, your haircut, your ambition, your silence, your voice, everything becomes annoying to her. The most painful part is when she starts comparing you to other men. She'll say things like, "My friend's husband actually does this," or "My coworker's boyfriend at least does that." Even worse, she might tell you that she deserves better than you. Some women take a different approach. Instead of criticism, they become completely silent. Everything you do stops affecting her. You could come home at 4 in the morning and she won't say a word. This silence is actually more dangerous because it means she's already emotionally checked out.
Love needs action, trust needs proof, and sorry needs change. Real love shows up, real trust is earned, and real apologies come with growth. Don't fall for potential, fall for consistency.
She's invested her feelings elsewhere. If you're married and living together, she's physically present but mentally gone. She answers your questions like a robot. She smiles without warmth or emotion. She stops sharing her day, her plans, the things that bother her. Her heart isn't with you anymore. What should you do? If you know you haven't done anything wrong, ask her directly what's happening between you two. Don't automatically blame yourself. Ask the question and find out what's really going on. Tell her exactly what you're observing. I feel like your mind isn't here with me anymore. Are you still present in this relationship? The third major sign is a radical change in appearance or attitude. When a woman falls for another man, her energy shifts dramatically, and it often starts with how she looks. That woman who never wore makeup suddenly starts getting dolled up. She changes her wardrobe, buys new clothes, gets a complete makeover. You'll notice she becomes obsessed with her appearance when she never cared much before. But here's the key. There's no specific event or reason that justifies this sudden transformation. She also becomes more confident, but not with you. She laughs and seems happy, but only when you're not around. When she's with you, she's like a different person, dim and unengaged. She invests in new activities and interests, but doesn't want you to be part of any of them. Here's a common example. With you, she doesn't care much about how she looks or what she wears. But when she's going out without you, she gets completely dressed up, full makeup, looking absolutely stunning. You start wondering if this is the same woman you know. Most men think, great, she's taking care of herself, looking good. But ask yourself this crucial question. Who is she getting beautiful for? If she doesn't put effort into her appearance when she's with you but transforms completely when you're not included, that's a major red flag.
Ladies, never take off your clothes to show love to us guys. Find a man who brings you to family dinner instead of his bed, who asks you for funny pictures instead of nudes, and take a man who loves your heart, not your body.
Don't criticize her for improving herself, but observe and ask yourself who benefits from this new version of her. If you don't have access to this upgraded version, maybe you're already being replaced without realizing it. The fourth sign is when her phone becomes classified information. This is one of the most basic warning signs that many men refuse to acknowledge. Before, her phone would be lying around anywhere, the kitchen table, the bed. She'd answer calls in front of you, talk openly. She wasn't defensive. Now it's the opposite. Phone always face down, always on silent. She takes it to the bathroom. She answers calls by whispering. If you even touch that phone, it becomes World War III. Here's a typical scenario. You see her receive a message. When she reads it, she smiles. You ask who it's from or what's funny, and she says it's nothing, just a friend. When you ask which friend, she says you don't know her. Most men think asking more questions makes them look weak, jealous, or controlling. You want to prove you're a confident man, but a confident man also doesn't let himself be treated like an idiot. Stay calm, but tell her exactly how you feel. Tell her this secrecy around her phone doesn't sit right with you. In a relationship, there should be trust, but above all, there should be transparency, not a double life. The fifth behavior is when she accuses you of cheating. This is a projection technique many people use, sometimes without realizing it. When someone is doing something they know is wrong and can't face it, they project it onto the other person. She's cheating on you, but she's the one accusing you of betrayal. She starts asking why you don't answer your phone right away, who you were with, what you're hiding in your messages.
She looks like a good girl, but her mind is dirtier than yours. My brother, wife her up right now.
She pushes you to justify yourself so she can better hide what she's doing. The mistake you make is over-explaining, cutting ties with friends, walking on eggshells while she's doing exactly what she's accusing you of. Stop playing the game of trying to prove your loyalty. Instead, tell her you know who you are and what you do. You don't need to prove anything. But if she's hiding things from you, that's where the real problem begins. The sixth and final sign is when she stops talking about the future with you. Before, she talked about living together, having children, asked about your dreams and travel plans. Now her language has changed to, "We'll see. I don't know where I am. I need to think about my life." This isn't confusion or taking a break. It's often a sign she's projecting herself elsewhere. She might be testing a new relationship and keeping you as a backup plan. You'll notice she cancels plans for two, postpones decisions, becomes vague whenever commitment comes up. Most men think this is a temporary crisis that will pass. But when something leaves a woman's mind, it rarely comes back. Ask the risky but necessary question. Do you still see me in your life 6 months or a year from now? If she can't answer that, maybe the answer is already being lived elsewhere without you. These are the 6 things women almost always do when they're cheating. Remember, sudden independence, becoming critical or distant, radical appearance changes, phone secrecy, accusations without basis, and avoiding future talk. If you've noticed 1 or 2 of these signs, it might be nothing. But if you're checking most of these boxes, it might be time to wake up. This isn't a video against women. It's a wake-up call for men. When someone does something, it's not necessarily against you. It's primarily for themselves. Love isn't just emotions. It also requires clear thinking. Don't close your eyes because you're afraid of the truth. A man who sees clearly is a man who stays strong. I am done. Now over to you. Share your thoughts in the comment section, like this video, and subscribe to this channel.